Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDawgz.com. I'm going to be doing this video very early with an absence of a point spread, meaning a money line, due to the fact that I'll be unavailable and I'll be traveling later. It is 10:24 a.m. I just will not be available this evening to record, so I have to make do with what I can make do with. What do you do when a team outperforms as an underdog and you forecast them being an underdog tomorrow when you're watching this video on Wednesday, the 13th? With an absence of information, which means you haven't gone over to PickDawgz.com, you haven't purchased a week, you haven't purchased a month, you didn't inquire about my $4,000 a month service or my $20,000 a month service. As I said in the prior videos, I have something for everybody. I represent 4 products here in the PickDawgz community. One is $1,000 a month, one is $4,000 a month, one is $20,000 a month, and then the 4th product is Big Al's All Access. So again, depending upon your wagering goals and needs and your bankroll, I have something for everybody. Down to the $1,000 a month, which is the cheapest product, it's $250 a week, right? The average guy's betting $100 to $500 a game, peanut money. With that being said, what do you do with an absence of information? You take a live dog at home. When I say live dog, this team is 33-30 in the last 63 selections as an underdog, and that's the Cincinnati Reds. You take the Reds as an underdog. Now I'm forecasting there'll be a dog tomorrow. Again, I don't look at the comments till the next day when I'm doing the video. So if anybody has questions and about systems and people get confused, and did he mean this or did he mean that? Did he mean the 9th game? Did he mean the 10th game? You can call me and you can pay me for my time and I can answer those questions. You don't even have to pay me for picks. You can pay me to consult me. I charge $500 an hour for my time if you just want to pick my brain with an absence of selections. I do a lot of psychological training with high net worth individuals that are trying to treat their wagering as a business in sports, and they realize a lot of the time it's what's between the 2 ears that affects their wagering, not the winning. As I always say, the winning is easy. With that being said, take the Cincinnati Reds as a home team dog. I can't give you a price. I'll just put it out there today. And again, I won't be back till tomorrow. Unfortunately, if you do have questions on the one complimentary selection, reach out. Now, we're going to beeline. I woke up this morning and I received a message. And most of the messages I get are complimentary, but you always have that one stick in the mud, right? Dude, your system plays suck. Just take your system plays off YouTube. You'd be doing everyone a favor. He also said the same exact text June 13th. So now he's saying the same thing on almost to the 2 months later to the day on August 12th, right? I don't delete any texts. You said yesterday Pittsburgh plus 180 cents. I see what you're doing, getting people to go the wrong way so you can make more money. Again, conspiracy theories I don't understand. Your plays are not good, and to be honest, you won't win anybody money. All you do is lose. The viewers need to know what you're doing. I took Pittsburgh yesterday, and I put $1,000 on them and lost. I had Milwaukee, but I changed it. You're crazy. Today you're taking Baltimore against Seattle. Man, you're crazy. I'm taking the opposite, Seattle. My response was, okay, thanks. Then I called the gentleman, and I said, it's interesting to me that you sent me this text message almost 2 months to the day of the prior text message. Where were you on Sunday when Washington won 8-0? Oh, I didn't watch that video. I said, it's also interesting that we had the same conversation back in June, and you claimed that you were betting $1,000 a game on free picks, but yet could not find the ability to purchase 1 month for that paltry fee of 1 wager for yourself. I then proceeded to send him a record of my selections yesterday. And I explained to him, not only did I lose and bet on the Pittsburgh Pirates, which became a service play, I also lost the Minnesota Twins, and I also lost the White Sox. I had 3 losers, not 1 loser. I also then proceeded to show him that I had the Angels plus 55 cents, winner. The Astros plus 45 cents, winner. The Padres plus 10 cents, winner. The Phillies plus 5 cents, winner. 4 wins, 3 losses, a dime player makes $2,100. 7 times 3 is 21, which means if you risked $7,000 yesterday on all 7 games, your return on risk was you made a 30% return winning one more game over 500. I also asked him, did he listen to the video that he claimed he didn't watch, where I talk about volume is king and volume is what makes you money. You're not going to make money regardless of the shape of the ball if you're betting one game in any sport on any particular day. The more games, the merrier. So again, this is the world that I live in, where I'll get messages like this, and they don't bother me. They astound my sensibility. They astound my sensibility. Do I believe that there's somebody out there watching this video that's going to bet $1,000 on a game because there's one game without listening to any of the words that come out of my mouth? Yeah, sure. I also believe that that person, if they then reach out to me, should expect zero sympathy or empathy. Why would I be empathetic or sympathetic to someone that is not even a subscriber to my services that I offer? Why would I be sympathetic or empathetic to somebody that wants to throw out numbers like I bet 1,000 on your game with no mention of what their actual bankroll is? Bankroll management is the key. Now, you know where I stand if you've been watching my content long enough. If you're watching this video and you bet $1,000 on a game, you should have a $100,000 bankroll, 1% risk on capital. If you wager any more than 1% of your bankroll on any game without an actual system that I'm providing you with gradations and ratings, i.e. Big Al's All Access, you already have set yourself up for failure because you can't handle the volatility. Now, again, I've said a lot of this stuff over and over, and I'll say it again in the future for the old viewers and new viewers alike. But it is astounding that somebody would reach out to me and say, you should go off YouTube, you lose, I bet blah, blah, blah. So I call the guy to go, we had the same conversation 2 months ago. You said you were going to join and give it a shot. It's one bet for you, supposedly. Do I think the guy's going to join? Absolutely not. Do I care? Absolutely not. My job here is to educate you, to give you a few systems, but for you to also understand that you're not getting the full perspective of what I actually offer. Again, I didn't have one loser yesterday. I had 3. But I also had 4 dog winners. So when you understand that, and you understand that that's what it takes to be successful. So he said, oh, well, I might give it a shot and I might join. And I said, to be honest with you, I don't really know if I want your business. Because if this is how you act off a complimentary selection, why would I want to deal with the daily ups and downs and flows in my business of babysitting somebody that can't handle the roller coaster ride? So again, it's the time of year where people take their kids to amusement park. When they get on the roller coaster ride, they strap in. I recommend you strap in too if you want to win. As always, good day and good luck. Hope you enjoyed the story. Take the Cincinnati Reds as a dog as your complimentary selection.